We're back. Hello and welcome again to the Jeremy Knows YouTube channel, coming to you on behalf of the VeeDao. Welcome in. We're just going live for this historic moment where once again the VeeDao is making history with its community coordination and passion for VeeFriends. So in the comments, I'm going to drop you a link to our Twitter Spaces where we're all live right now. If you're watching the replay of this, you can check out the recording on Cohen's Twitter page, which is vfriends.eth, the letter V, friends.eth. And so I'm going to share my screen now, and this is going to get really interesting. So what you're looking at is the VeeDao Book Games wallet, and you'll notice there's been a lot of incoming transfers. If I go over to the book games collection and I take a look, I'm looking for holders. Help me out here, CJ. Oh, owners here. And you see we have this top wallet with 12,000 tokens is the book games contract. That is the amount of book games tokens that have yet to be claimed from the original mint of buying 12.5 books. The second largest wallet is Gary V's wallet, which has his 6,700 tokens plus, I think, other, or maybe it's actually the Burn wallet. I'm not sure, but got it. Thank you. Yeah, it's the book games wallet, which holds the tokens that have been burned. It's up to 11,000 because there's recently been a lot of tokens burned for the new characters. The team has yet to officially burn those and send them to the 0000 burn address, which you can see down here, which holds only 404 tokens. But if you look, the top wallet held by the wallet holding the most book game tokens for the moment has 747 tokens, followed closely behind by the VeeDao at 736. Now, that is about to change. We are just 2 hours and 45 minutes from the snapshot for the new character spectacular raffle. And during that time, VeeDao will be dominating the book games. We will be definitively the largest book games holder collectively in all of VeeFriend land. And we're just here to share the moment. So without further ado, CJ, send it. And I'm not sure how immediately it will update here on Immunoscan, but it should be relatively fast. For some reason, my transactions on Immunoscan are 14 minutes behind. No, yeah. I'm and it'll change. Yeah, that makes sense. While that happens, I'm actually going to send in some of my own tokens. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Thank you. Thanks, Dad. So if you're watching this and you want to participate in this historic moment, I'll put the form in our live chat here. Yeah, what's up, everybody? 9 folks in the house. Justin's here. Gas Fairy, good to see y'all. This is really, really cool. So the reason we did this is because it's official. Did it happen? Wait, let me go back. Let me go. Book games, owners, and there it is, 750. Hey, hey, wow. That is really cool. That is really cool. Now, can we break 800 before the snapshot is the next question. Wow, we are winning. Now here's something interesting. I want to know how many entries do we actually have? Yeah, I, no, I can punch it in right now. I can punch it. It's probably going to take a while to scan, but our no way. Oh shit. Our our spectacular day odds. So, let me preface by saying that for each spectacular raffle, there's a 94% chance of loss. It is a 6% chance that if you have a single spec raffle, you will win and be able to burn those tokens for a spec. For the VeeDao wallet, we have a 92.8% chance of success. There is a 92% chance we will be getting a spec. And we have a total of, wait for it, 45 entries. 45. Fuck. Oh, you're so right. Okay, hold on. Let me fill out this form. I've got 5 pearls. So the pearls will help. 84223. I'm sending in my 5 right now. Wow, if we get to 55, that'll be ridiculous. Owen, did you fill out the form before sending all those tokens? Five, 3, 5, 4, 4. For better or for worse? He's saying that because we've accumulated so many, because we've taken disparate frames and we've changed the odds because there are now more possible entries than there were this morning. You know, it's not over till it's over. And it's still not over. This really is like a hell of a moment. Um, give me just a second. I'm sending in more tokens. Here, I can send a tweet with this screenshot. I've already got him. All right, I've just pinned up a tweet with the screenshot. Send it. Now I still need to find a few rainbows. I can get one more spot if I just get a few more rainbows. Hi there. That was some nice math there. Way to math. Yes. All right. I'm gonna send in my 5 pearl. Can you check how many pearl we have? How many pearl do we have? Well, and we would presumably have less pearl than others. Oh, wow. So we need 4 more for an entry. 10 per entry. I know, but no, but I'm sending 5 right now. So we need 4. They're in. They're in. I don't think I have any extra. Yep, I've already sent the rest of mine. Huh. Oh, we do? I I I have a guy with one, but he hasn't gotten back to me yet. So you said we have two? Wow. Ooh, wow. Oh, I know. Nice. I think also three wood would give us another entry if I heard you correctly. Yep. You know, there you in terms of playing the book games, you could have made more money by playing the swings, but we are playing the game better than any individual player. Yep. You know what? We even have a little bit of like I don't want to call it FOMO energy, but we have a little bit of hype energy. I think people are like, "Oh shit, I got to send in." Yes, that's my job. Um, what we're doing right now is we're trying to find 5 rainbow frames for my personal wallet. So I'm just kidding. I know. Well, I know I got the 5 rainbow frames from Marshall because I confirmed with somebody else that they had 5 more to make my 515, and then the other person disappeared. So I'm like, well, now I have to get it. But thank you. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so for a little room reset, give me just 1 second. I need to get the wallet address because I just got that champagne. Did I rug? Or is everybody muted? Oh, cool. So there's a champagne on the way. That's another entry. Bam. Um, so what's happening right now is this is the final climax of the book games frame game. I would say this is game number 1, 2, 3, 4 in the book game series, which launched in January. It's a companion collection to V Friends by Gary Vaynerchuk, which he released with his 12 and a half books. So if you pre-ordered the books, you were able to get these book games tokens, which are burnable for other assets. The upcoming burn event is you can burn 15 of matching frames, which is a rarity requirement, or certain combinations of them for Series 2 spectacular tokens. But because the supply of those spectaculars is far less than the amount of people that meet the rarity requirements, they've created a raffle system. So at 5:55 p.m., there will be a snapshot of everyone who has the requisite rarity tokens for this burn, and they will get a certain number of entries and then enter a raffle. And tomorrow at 7 p.m., we'll find out the results. Now, because you need 15 matching frames, if you have 16 or if you have less than 15, those extra frames are not doing anyone any good. So we've created this win-win situation where you can lend the tokens to the DAO, provide more entries to the DAO, and any entries that the DAO wins, which we vote not to mint, basically DAO getting the right of first refusal, they then get redistributed to people that contributed those frames. So presumably, if you have even a single book game token where you would otherwise not be able to participate in the new character raffle at all, you can now do so and potentially have a chance where you would otherwise have no chance. You have a chance of being able to get these new characters. You'd still have to acquire the right tokens and go forth and buy and burn them. But it is truly a win-win situation. And we're in the final stages. We went live because we've been like specifically Cohen and Justin and Kong and all the moderators really. We've been hustling to acquire these frames for the last 4 weeks while this has been announced and ongoing. And we just became the largest holder of book games. And at this exact moment, are holding 761 book game tokens. Ba-boom. That's a question for Wade, or I can probably see the same data that Wade is seeing. Yeah, I mean cool. I'm running so for black frames. This is I think this needs a second to read the wallet. Wow. You want to know? You want to know something like just as crazy, if not crazier? Like take this with a grain of salt. Like I would maybe put this figure at like 60% or 70%. It could be even less, but Wade's tool, bookgames.info, which a lot of us use to keep track of book games and has provided a lot of insights into book games. Let me just check here. It will also tell us the value of the wallet. So obviously the VeeDao doesn't own this equity, but while we're all playing together, this wallet is worth collectively 220 ETH. 220 ETH. Now you have to take that with a grain of salt because it's taking the floor price, not the last sale price. And there may be a token in here that's like a very low supply, like a 1 of 5, and the only one listed is listed for like 10 ETH. So there's probably some outliers, but I would say at the floor, the value of this wallet is over 150 ETH. Now, let me see. I guess if I just search black. Yeah. Okay. So we have 78 black frames. What was I going to do next? They want to go to the pin tweets. I'll just repin it to the space. So the very first pin tweet is a thread from this morning where we were the third largest holder. And if you scroll down, there's a Google form which you'll need to fill out and an image with a step by step. So you can send the tokens to the wallet, which is linked in the Immutascan link just in the third tweet. Then fill out the form and email admin@VeeDao.io with your Immutascan receipts so we can reverse engineer. I'd say 72 hours. So after the snapshot, yeah, yeah. That's great. It's a great idea. Because it'll take for it's gonna take hours. Hey, everyone. Yes, we'll coordinate for like the actual people who are guests and getting access to the conference, but we'll just meet at the front gate for that between like 7:15 to 7:30 so that we're early. And we can get in first and cause as little friction. But as far as like meetup, there's going to be a 12 to 5 V fans event that we'll be at on Thursday ahead of the welcome party. And then post welcome party, we're throwing our own event at a local bar. It's you can pre-order for $25 if you're a holder or $30 if you're not. Yeah. Yeah. What is this? Yeah, the the Ledger collaboration. I mean, you totally could have seen it coming, but we're gonna get I it doesn't sound like they're gonna just give everybody ledgers, but you can buy a VFriends branded ledger, which is like pretty cool. Yes. I wish I could just buy book game tokens and then return them. How come I can't just return return them? Like, I know. Well, because now a bunch of people are also messaging me for their own collections. Like, um, somebody needs a couple fur tokens, and like, part of me is like, well, if the DAO doesn't have exact numbers, we can share it around, but that's not the way it works. No, it's too complicated. Beyond that not being the agreement that everybody made giving their tokens to the DAO, the only way that it would work is if we set up a separate wallet to broker that, so that we still had control of it, and it's just way too much. It's just way too much. But I want to find, but like I know there's somebody out there who has some extra furs, and I need some rainbows. I don't want to spend whatever ETH. I don't want to spend any ETH. I just want a spec. Come on. Sorry, I'm behaving like a child. Yep. It's your fuck yeah. Wow. We're really close on some of these. We need 3 wood, 1 galaxy. Actually, I'm not 100% sure that these, maybe they haven't updated yet, but 4 neon, 2 gold. We're right on the money with marble and silver. Yes, you could do that, but be aware of the flip side that if you wait too long, I mean, this isn't going to happen because you already got it. But in the astronomical chances that you don't get it, and then somebody mints it before you have your minting moment, that might be even more disappointing. Okay. Yeah, we're neat. I don't know if Wade. Oh, hey bud, I'm on a live stream. A Pro Max? Yes. Yeah, I have a 13 Pro Max. Yes. Nice. Cool. If you want to jump onto Twitter Spaces, we're hanging out. If you want to listen, I'm on Twitter Spaces. All right, talk to you soon. Bye. So sorry about that. I got rugged, or I got a phone call. Yeah. Cool. So let me refresh this to get the right numbers, but I see we need 2 gold and we need uh 3 wood. What? Yeah, 2. Are you showering? But yeah, 3 wood and 2 gold and 5 clear. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Oh, really? You're welcome. Probably like 7 hours. Honestly, that's probably really friendly. This is like I feel like this is very high octane. No. Yes. Now that's the news we really needed. That's the news we were all waiting for. But uh-huh. But by the way, this whole live stream is going to be really weird because I'm talking to you, but the stream can't hear you. So they're just watching me listen for like a couple minutes at a time. It's funny. Who's got rainbow frames? Who's got rainbow frames? You have extra rainbow frames? Well, will you send it to me? Don't worry, it's not like I could sell it if I wanted to. Ooh. Do you like that little sting at our little illiquid market here? Okay. I don't think so. Well, yeah, but I think there's a difference between sales and transfers. Well, he mentioned in a podcast, a lot of people have made the excuse of not setting up their hardware wallet because on the VFriends there's the OG Minter trait. I think it's called OG Wallet, or let me see what it's called. But it's a trait, OG buyer, right? And so a lot of people have made the excuse. I mean, some I say it that way because I think there's a lot of people who are looking for an excuse to not set up their hardware wallet, but it is valid without the clarity to say, like, but wait, I'm the OG buyer. I don't want to move this out of the OG buyer wallet in case there's a benefit in the future. And the reality is that is that is uh, uh, that is inconsequential. It's much more important to have security for the long term than to be concerned about holding in a minting wallet, because really best practice should be that you never hold tokens in the wallet that they were minted from, because you want to transfer them to a safer location where your minting wallet is exposed to more risk. um, and Gary has been asked about this a couple times. One time, um, he I don't know what the setting was. Oh, maybe it was a Hangout Hawk. I can't remember, because he actually asked me the question back. He was like, "Well, what do you think?" And I said, like, or maybe it was in our meeting. Regardless, I was like, "I think it's kind of a vanity metric. It's just like kind of a cool thing to have." And he's like, "Yeah, it's just like a little bit of an Easter egg. It's like just more data is better." But then in the proof podcast, he went a little further and he said, in an extreme way, that, like, I can't wait to see in 15 years who has never sold their VFriend, because I want to buy that person a house. And obviously he was exaggerating, but he is going to know who did or didn't sell their tokens. Um, but selling and transferring are very different, in my opinion. Oh, thank yeah, thank you. That's what it was. It wasn't Gary, it was Andy who we asked about the OG buyer trade, and he asked, what do we think, in the VeeDao AMA. I remember. It no, if you transfer to your hardware wallet, it won't have been originally minted by that wallet, but it won't lose the benefits of having not been traded. Yeah, it's much better. It's much better to hold your assets um in a hardware wallet. Oh, I'm glad you reminded me. Because okay, great. Well, there's well, can we send someone to the VCon AMA because that's happening at 5:30? But I don't want to like cut Gavin's moment short either. But I do kind of have some questions and want to know what's going on there. I guess we can't really be in two places at once. Yeah, I think the main questions are, well, it'd be nice to get up there and brag a little bit, like Cohen said, but I also think what are my main I mean, I guess the main question is the Coinbase wallet, getting clarity on if there are if there's added value in having your VCon ticket verified through a Coinbase wallet, and um and where can we get like a more definitive list of what can and cannot be brought into the stadium? Because the only thing on the website is for football games, and they're much more stringent rules than I expect that they'll have at VCon. So, like, it's totally understandable that we can't bring in wine bottles, but can we bring in like do the bags have to be transparent? Can we bring in like a box? Like, or can what's his name bring in a canvas? I don't know if they're just going to have security and they're going to check everybody's bag and it's like whatever you can carry on your back, or if there is a definitive list of cannot bring items, that would be useful. Yeah, and that's where the confusion is, right? It's like they have different stadium policies for different events. So like, yeah, yeah. Like I'm not going to bring in a knife, but I would like to know if I could bring in like, I guess I'm not really planning to bring much besides like a battery and my costume, but I guess in a practical sense, I'd like to know if I have to have a translucent bag, and um and and I guess the other question is food. If they could just clarify, like, is the food at the happy hour like appetizers or is it dinner? Maybe food trucks. Wow. Wade just told us that there's now 49 entries. I can show you here. You're welcome. You go to the back end and there's a little button there at the top. It's a little toggle. It says receiving responses. Yeah. And that's for this is really interesting. There's a maximum of 1,600 entries, and we have 49. We have nearly wait. Yeah, we really need 6 more. I also really need 3 rainbow frames if anybody's feeling generous. What were you gonna say? $85 is a full set. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yep. Okay. He does? Yo. Yo. Okay. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Cool. So, Gavin Mueller at 5, Snapshot at 5:55, or Gavin Mueller at 5, VCon AMA at 5:30, Snapshot at 5:55, Devil results at 6:55. Yeah, agreed. Hey. Mm-hmm. Yep. The only wallet that holds more book games than we do is the Burn wallet and the admin contract with unclaimed tokens. That's Gary V and other tokens that have yet to be claimed. Um, yeah, uh, I can I can send it to you in just a sec. It is in the thread. I can also DM it to you. Who said that? Coming right up. Banana. Nice. Wow. Wow. Let's check it out. Let's see it on the Jumbotron. Oh, let's see. Hey, clocking out. I see your message here. So the way that this works is you lend your token to the DAO to use during the snapshot, and then the DAO will have the right of refusal to mint if the raffle is successful. So if we get specs, then we'll vote on how many to mint, and any that we don't mint, and any of the previous character raffles we've won, we'll raffle off to people who contributed frames. So in this case, if you contribute an emerald, and we have alligators or specs that we don't mint, then you'd be in a raffle for that. But considering the context of you need this money to fly to VCon, I think you're better off listing the emerald where it will sell. I don't, because like there's a good chance that there's going to be a lot less liquidity after this moment. I don't know how much you're trying to fire sale it, but the way it works is, yeah, you would transfer, fill out the form so we can follow up with you, and I can link you the form, and then you'll receive it back after the snapshot. But it just depends on like the timeline of you needing this money and how much you need it, because I don't want you to overextend yourself for this. Right. Wow, I can't believe this is happening. For how many specs we hit? That's you're so right. You're so right. It's got to be 5. You're right. We in total, let me tell you. Let me just hold on. Let me go to the server really quick. Announcements. So we've had 1 ninja, 2 Minakawa, 1 octopus, 2 ghosts, 2 toads, 2 wolves, 1 alligator, 2 fairies, 4 praying mantis, 3 panthers, 1 spider, and 1 Viking, for a total of 22 hits. Yeah, and we had 6 entries for the devil. I think we're gonna hit 2 entries on the devil. And then we're gonna hit 5 specs. So we'll have a total of 20. We'll have a total of 29 hits, give or take.
Do you know off the top of your head, or just at least ballpark, how many tokens the DAO held prior to the frame game?
Yeah, it was like 50.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was. Cohen would know more specifically, but I want to say it was like, I want to say it was less than 60.
It's going to be really interesting to see what happens with prices. The next 3 hours to the end of the month. I mean, proof's already dropped quite a bit in the last couple hours too.
Yeah, makes sense. Yes. I was explaining this to Cohen this morning, because Cohen has a theory that there's going to be another 50% correction from here. And that's possible. There's no like short-term incentive to holding book games. But what I think is interesting and what you're speaking to is like, at every turn, book games holders have front run the expected outcome, with the exception of the first friends list snapshot because you had to hold through that snapshot, but immediately dumped. Like everybody accumulated their book games raffle frames on the announcement, on not at the actual raffle. In fact, it was a perfect sell in the news event. Even though there wasn't an opportunity necessarily to buy the rumor, if you had sold the news with the book games raffles and then just been patient and just swept right beforehand, you would have cleared like 20 to 30% in ETH, for the same amount of tokens. So I mentioned all that because like it makes sense that they're downtrending. They should trend down a little bit farther, but we may have already seen like 80% of the move down that we're going to see, you know?
Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised that some of the held where they have held this late, I guess, into the special carriage raffles. I would have thought there would have been more of a dip after the Viking.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. It's like there should have been, right?
One thing that's interesting for me is just this is like what happened with the VeeDao tickets and why everyone got it clearly wrong was like people Gary was telling everyone to wait for the art, so everyone that was wanting to sell was going to wait till after art reveal to sell, and then it told everyone that wanted to buy like you should buy now. So everyone bought them. The bottom dropped out. Here I think we're a little different because I feel like there is going to be selling pressure and there is people that are going to also want to buy. So I feel like it won't have the same dramatic drop that the Econ tickets did, but we'll see still. I still expect to see some drop. Just to one whale to come in and start sweeping some of like the key assets. I think those are the things that are going to be watched and needed to be watched. Also keep in mind that Ethereum is down $1,000 in the last 30 days. So we're seeing a big dip there, which really puts it on sale. So we may not see as big of a dip in the floor price just because ETH is on such a discount.
Yeah, that's a good point considering that like the last time when ETH fell off of whatever $3,800 high it was at, we didn't see we didn't see any movement in book games. Like the floor just held exactly where it was at. But there might be a reverse hedge, right? It's like what's interesting now is like for a moment last night, V Friends 2, even though the floor was still 0.5, was actually at mint price in dollars. So it's like similarly, I think people are still looking at these assets in dollars.
So you might go ahead and say, hey, if you have some motorcoin say the working ETH, or say the do ETH of people do ETH token from something, you can add ETH, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But this ETH, either you can purchase some good NFT projects, which will eventually pump, or what's the play?
Well, it's a really great question, Sobs. And because of my time and experience in the space, I've actually released an NFT project for exactly these kinds of questions. So if you want to have a further conversation about how to best deploy your ETH or like look at your portfolio, you can mint my NFT for 0.05, and we can spend some time talking about that. Yeah, it did a little bit. What did he make a poep? What did he do? Do it. It's true. What happened? While Cohen is typing sobs, to answer your question a little bit, I don't think there is a move right now that like can blanketly apply to anybody, because like 3 ETH right now is a lot of capital to deploy. Like if I had 3 ETH right now, I would probably wrap it and realize a little bit of loss and pay the bit of gas so I can bank that tax loss. But in terms of like deploying it into NFTs, I think if we see a downward sell pressure on Series 2 and Series 1 continue, it's going to take 5 to 10 days as some of the crypto stuff shakes out, because like smart money right now and experienced traders, they're not looking to buy NFTs. They're looking to hold liquid assets. They're looking for the good entries on Ethereum and Bitcoin and Solana and whatever other currencies are going on that they can quickly move in and out of. Only us madmen and women are like looking at NFTs as good entries right now. And depending on your time horizon, they certainly are. But like with VeeFriends 2 at 0.6, I feel confident in 6 months, anywhere from 6 months to 6 years. Like that's a fantastic entry, but it just really depends on your goals. It depends on if you're trying to like find a quick 2x and like pull your principal out and then play with house money, or if you're like looking to dollar cost average into a project that you believe in. Like a project that I really love that I don't talk a lot about, but I've been looking to consolidate into. Oh fuck, it's down to 0.85. Honestly, um, Jenkins the Valet is a really solid project that I would encourage anybody to look into and do their research on. Like not even to purchase it, just to look at what's possible with DAOs and storytelling and IP licensing. It's like it's such a masterclass the way that they've done this. And like for disclosure, I have 2 of their tokens. Um, and and this is a project. This project, VeeFriends, and Boss Beauties are the 3 projects that and in some ways Pixel Vault, although I haven't actually made that move, it's just kind of on my radar. Those are the 3 projects that I personally have done a lot of research on and that I feel comfortable consolidating into for longer term holds. Oh gosh. Um, my Discord DMs. Oh my god, what am I about to see? What? What? No way. What? Are these gonna, how are we gonna, what? How are we gonna distribute these?
Show us on Twitch. Go on Twitch, by the way.
Oh my god. I mean,
By the way, I'm getting one of each, right?
well, are we gonna have like our own scavenger hunt at VCon, or what are you thinking?
I don't know, but I'm looking at these and I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Well,
Can you share it on your
yeah, I'm about to share it. Yeah. Let me just save for the reveal. Okay, so here it is. These are these are VFriends, VeeDao, VCon access POAPs. Now, these look sick, Cohen, but I've got to tell you, like, if VFriends saw these, they wouldn't like them minted as NFTs.
They're not minted as NFTs, they're POAPs.
POAPs are NFTs.
I understand that.
Like,
You know what? I'll take the heat.
okay, okay. I don't know. I don't know exactly what we're gonna do with these, but they look amazing.
So basically, what my intention is that if we have 100 people, right? Now we could sub everyone out into groups of 10, and basically, like, okay, whoever has Lucky Black Cat, please come up. Whoever has
Uh
come up, and now you just filtered everybody in small groups. Now you're only looking at groups of 10 versus with a group of 100.
oh, and then we can verify that they're actually the person behind the Discord handle. Oh, see, now that's really smart. Now there's a purpose for these, and I feel a lot better. That's great. That's remarkable, actually.
And it's gonna get, and each one is gonna get tagged to specific wallets. So only specific people will be able to claim specific co-ops.
Right, but
And then basically, like, I'll give you like 3 of them, and then I'll take 3 of them, and then the other one will take 2 of them. Like, so each one will be separated and done in a nice, organized fashion.
right, and the VeeDao wallet should be able to claim them all.
The VeeDao wallet claim them all. I'm being selfish. I'm claiming one of each.
Well, then
But yeah,
I want to claim one of each.
your partner. So I told Spencer, I'm like, it's by the way, it's last standing, not last glasses. But I love it. It's just it's sick. It's gorgeous. It's whoever
It
hasn't
looks
seen it.
it looks really great.
And did you see these
He
restaurants?
he goes so far above and beyond. It's like not even funny.
And even why I wanted to make sure he gets the recognition because people don't realize all like the great stuff. Did you see what I just sent you the second link?
Yeah, hold on. I'm coordinating somebody.
Live stream that, by the way.
Okay, let me see it. Oh, right. Yeah, I saw these. These are cool. Honestly, I like these more than the other POAPs.
By the way, like, all these cute things are gonna be great and memorable because now they're gonna be in your wallet.
Yeah, these are really cool. Oh man, people are gonna go wild for these.
I think so too. But again,
Hell yeah.
we still have a lot of work to do.
I like the leathery background too. That's nice. Is that like within the aesthetics? Because it's like a cowboy bar. Is that why?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I dig it.
There's the brown leather background and then there's the black leather background.
I only saw the brown.
And the purple. They're all leather. I mean, they all have that same texture.
I only see brown.
If you zoom up on your screen, you'll see it. I mean, everyone's probably watching and saying,
I know they're like, you guys talk about us. Okay, coming back to it. Yansar is asking who gets these tokens, and those are going to be POAPs minted into the wallets of community members who are receiving access from VCon tickets being held by the VeeDao. The words. So because we're escorting in 100 people into VCon, and we need to be able to verify that the people there are the actual people we've communicated with through Twitter and Discord, and so we're going to airdrop them these POAPs so they can show them to us in their wallet, and therefore. I agree.
Whoops, by the way, in my thanks, I put wood and not wooden by mistake. Yeah.
Oh, my headphone died.
All right, I shut down the Saturday, Thursday night thing. All right, I think I'm going to wrap up this space because I have a lot of back end work I need to do. I mean, I could do it while I'm here talking in reality, but. Is Wade here?
Yes. What's the question? What do you need to complete more sets?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna just rerun the script right now. It'll take just a couple minutes to recompile, but we're at 789 tokens, and this data is gonna be just a few minutes. So give me a minute on that right now. Yeah. It's amazing, by the way.
So cool. Cohen, I got my rainbows. If you would be so kind as to send me the last. Yes. Wow. I'm still waiting on one to arrive, but they're on their way. That's exciting. Is gas coming down at all? Or is it just going to be wild all day? Where's ETH at?
Slightly, but not much. It's one of those situations. It's not like a 110, 106 Gwei, but I think there's people trying to liquidate out of their position. Like they're just trying to swap to get out to get liquid.
Nope.
So that might be happening for a while.
I think that's exactly right. I mean, there's a nice wick on this daily candle. It'll be interesting to see where this daily candle closes. I'd be shocked if it closed in the green above 2K, but that would be very bullish. I think actually the 4 hour is starting to look okay. Here, let me put this on screen so you all can watch. I don't know. I'm just not as like quite doom and gloom as I've heard from so many people. It just doesn't feel that way. And it doesn't really look that way. I mean, it looks bad. Like, don't get me wrong, but like looking at like I was watching a video about the RSI that we've never been so oversold in like the history of Bitcoin back to like 2016 or something.
Jeremy, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you.
You're fine.
Someone's looking for access for their 1-year-old. Do you think they're actually going to require a ticket for a 1-year-old?
That's a good question. Let me see if I can get an answer from May.
Isn't that a very interesting question? I'm like, do we really burn a ticket for a 1-year-old? Like, all right.
I just sent the question over to May. I imagine she's in the middle of 100 things. Who do you want to tell the person you're talking to DM me so I can follow up with them?
Here, how about this? I'll just create a group chat. Your DMs are open, right?
Yeah.
All right. Hold on. Whoops.
Hey, Cohen,
Yeah.
are you bringing any empathy wine to sell at VeeCon?
No.
What do you think people are going to be looking to sell their wine for?
I don't know. Oh, by the way, you still have my box, right?
I do.
Can you bring that with to VeeCon?
Well, what? No. I mean,
It's not that big of a box.
I guess I could just ship the box as it is.
Nah, forget it.
I could ship. I mean, do you want all those bottles, or do you want like a bottle? Because I can put a bottle in my luggage, but I'd have to like ship that box. I can't fly with it.
Yeah, you know what? Bring a bottle because I'll crack it open because I still actually haven't opened up a bottle yet.
Okay.
It's ironic, right? I'm the last glass standing and the case holder.
Well, you
No, I
need
think
to
that's
let
actually
it
the way
age.
it should be, right?
Yeah. The
What?
last glass needs to be poured by you.
Yeah, you need to have the last unopened bottle of this wine.
Well, I do. I will. I mean, I have cases of these. It is weird.
Not looking to sell any at VeeCon?
What's that?
And you're not looking to sell any at VeeCon?
No, why? Are you looking to buy?
I mean, I'm not that seriously. I'm interested, but probably not at prices people want to sell them for.
What are people trying to sell them for?
I have no idea, but they're probably trying to put a premium over than what's just inside the actual bottle itself.
Yeah, some people probably will. But mint condition, I do know someone coming from the UK who's unable to ship or bring all of that wine back and has a case, and he's just going to sell it at face value.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's Yarmeli, actually, Jeremy.
Oh, somebody just tweeted me they're looking to buy.
Mm-hmm.
Are they?
Yeah.
Does he want to sell the whole case, or is he willing to sell it in separate bottles?
Good question. I can ask him.
I
If
I
you're
have to
going
step
sell it in
away.
Separate bottles. I would love just to not have to fly with one, at least there. I mean, I'll bring one back, but that's way more convenient than having to stick it in, check in.
Yeah, I have to step away. I'll be back, y'all.
All right.
Same goes for you, Twitch.
Does anyone know what the price was of those when they were sold?
I'll be back.
Including shipping, I think they were close to 100 or a little over.
Yeah, so they were exactly. So they're like 85 each. I think if you bought like 3, then if you bought 6, it ended up being like 80 each. And if you bought a case, they ended up being 70 per bottle.
That's not accurate. Hold on.
Yeah, I might be a little off, but I know if you bought a case, it ended up being 70 per bottle because it was like $8.40 for the case, and then like you said, shipping.
Hold on. That's again. I think you're off on that. Hold on 1 second.
Well, there was 2 different deals, right? They came out with one price, and then they like retroactively did some sort of change, I thought, and like refunded some of the people. I swear I get a refund on the case that I got.
Did you really?
That is true because I did as well. I got a refund of about $60
For what?
Oh, did you?
for my case of wine.
You got a refund for $60 on your case?
Yeah, you should have got one per case, I would think. I can't remember specifically what the reason was, but it was some sort of. I can't remember. Eric, do you remember?
It's because they pegged. They said it was going to be a very specific price, but then at the checkout, it ended up being like it was like $5 more per bottle than what they had said if you had ordered a case. Because you're right, it was like $70 a case is what they had posted, but then during the transactions, it came out to like $75 or $80 a case. Granted, I was paying in Canadian as well, but I did get a refund on my credit card from Empathy Wines, 100%.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Hold on 1 second. This is interesting conversation here. So
For the three bottles, it was $85 per bottle.
Correct. It was 85, and then if you bought a case, it was 70 per bottle, and then
Right.
if you bought 6, I want to say it was like 80 or 85. I mean, I think it was 80 actually.
hold.
So, if you guys want, while this is going on, I just basically finished running that script, and I've got the actual numbers. If you want me to try to call out where we're at to complete more sets.
Let's hear it. We have an hour and 10 minutes.
I'm more interested in the empathy bottle discount.
Cohen's trying to get $800 refund right now.
How many cases did you buy?
20.
So you'll get a little extra back.
I don't think I'm going to get anything back because it's from November.
You know?
Yeah, I didn't get anything back on a case I bought.
Well, in full disclosure, I got a discount because I ordered bulk.
Oh, okay.
But it seems like that discount is absorbed. It's almost like I got the same price as what everybody got, so I didn't end up getting a discount then.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, so let's go from let's start at the top here. 4 silver will make it 90. 5 black would make it 90. 6 clear would make it 90. 7 gold would also make it 90. You would need an extra 10 wood. You need 1 caviar, that put it at 60. 3 granite would put it at 60.
I have a granite. Hold on. Oh, wait, did I send my granite? I'm losing track right now. Hold on 1 second.
I think my caviar just hasn't registered on the system yet, but
I'm going to send my silver because you said 4 book games. I think I have 3 silver that I could send in.
Yeah. I've also got like 7 or 8 tokens loaded up, but I'll just wait till the end and then just rerun the script one more time a little bit before the window closes and then just send those in if they're needed.
Okay.
Yeah. FYI, Jeremy, if you're here, we have an AMA in 13 minutes with Gavin.
That's right. He stepped away for a second.
Oh, wait. All right. Jeremy has my paper hands pony. My wallet looks so naked. Everything is gone. Wow. All right, so I'm not that bad. I have a lot. I thought I got rid of a lot of my tokens, but all of them are just scattered across the place with people. Yeah, so I just have, I think, a couple of gold I could send in. Does that help? Maybe 2 gold.
Yeah, I mean, you're 7 away from 90, so that's another entry.
Let's see.
Let's see something for a second. I gotta find these. 52980. Okay, so that's accounted for. 1.2 accounted for. 396 is accounted for.
Whoa. Oh. What?
You're right.
Oh, I listed this one so I don't sell it. Yeah, so I have 3 gold that I could send in. Does that help?
Yeah, I mean, that gets you just a few away from 90. So, yes, because I've got, actually, no, I don't have any spare gold. I just got black fur and silver I can send in. But let me look and see who's in the crowd real quick.
I'm back, everybody.
Jeremy, in 11 minutes, you have to start an AMA.
Great.
All right, so do me a favor. Can you tweet what we're missing?
I can't.
That'll be extremely helpful, I think, because then we could seek out exactly what we're missing. So I'm going to send in my 3 gold.
I sent in 1 caviar. I can send in another, but I think we're good on that one.
Yeah. Everybody's filling out the form, though, correct?
Yeah, I filled out the form.
Thank you. All right.
And book games, I'm sending in a couple of silver, so then we would need, I think, only 2 more to make 90, correct?
Yep.
Okay, this is the wallet here. All right, Blue Tenacity on its way.
So the update is 2 silver, 5 black, 6 clear, 4 gold, 10 wood, 3 granite. Is that right?
Wow, that's impressive, unless you wrote that down.
What do you think? You know I can't remember everything, Nolan. Come on.
You're a teacher.
I am a teacher.
By the way, at VeeCon, you have to actually give me your name, because all I know you by is teacher.
I can tell you my name now if you want to know.
I don't want to dox. You don't need to dox yourself for me.
Okay, Jeremy, do you know my first name?
You told me when we met, but I don't remember.
It's Katie.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Like you could get, like you could be wrong.
That's a good name. I like that name. It's a wholesome, like picket fencing.
Katie, teacher.
Yep.
Is PA 6767 in the chat? They have 10 frames, but they want to know how it works, and I'm wondering if I need to write it out.
Why don't you send him a DM and say, "Hey, come to the live spaces."
Yeah, he can join right now. Oops.
Mute is optimism. Spec is gold. Frame is gold. Token ID number is 627.
Can we get some flashes of emojis if anybody else in the space needs help? I'll help walk anybody through it.
Yeah, by the way, here, Jeremy, we'll give you invite to co-host. You co-host.
I got to go. I can step down, give you more spots.
No, you're good. I'm going to add 2 more co-hosts. I just like adding co-hosts because if I rug, then the space doesn't disappear.
Let me see if this guy's...
Oh, Gemma. Come say hi. Hey, what's up, Rips? Rips, you need to come up because we need to tell you what we're doing here. It is very important.
Yeah, very
important.
But we need you to come up for the live reaction.
You don't have to talk that much. I know how sometimes you give up alpha by mistake, but we were not going to ask you any questions today.
Let me talk to PA 6767 really quick. So hey,
right
bud.
now, what we're doing, Adam, is...
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Hi, everybody.
We are the largest game wallet.
Wait, Cohen.
I'm
going to interrupt you because we'll give Adam a chance to join up because it'd be great to hear his reactions. And I need to talk to PA 6767 really quick just to explain the frame game for him. So I'm going to send you the wallet address and a Twitter thread. It's actually pinned up here. Let me get it really quick. So here's a Twitter thread with the breakdown of how to participate. Basically, what's happening is we have created a win-win situation for the community to mutually play the book game. So you don't have to be a DAO member. You don't have to be a token holder to participate. But if you have, you have a set of 5 frames, but you don't have 15, so you can't participate in the spectacular raffle. So during the snapshot today, those frames aren't serving anyone. They're not serving you or anyone. But you can send them to the DAO and improve the DAO's odds. And if we hit, the DAO gets right of first refusal to mint whatever spots we win. And any spots that we win that we don't mint, because we're not going to burn your tokens. You're just lending them to us, and then we'll return them to you after the snapshot today. It will probably take us like 24 hours or more to send them all out because we've got nearly 800 tokens to return. But the DAO will then have a vote to decide how much of our liquidity we'll spend to buy book game tokens to mint the raffle spots that we've won. And any that we choose not to mint will raffle off to people who contributed frames. So, for example, you've got 5 Granite and 5 Galaxy. And so you'll have 10 raffle spots in whatever spectaculars we don't mint, for example. I hope that made sense. You can DM me. I mean, you can jump on stage too, but you can DM me if you have any follow-up questions.
So, Adam, how do you feel about how we're playing book games?
He's like, what the hell is going on?
Jeremy, you got 3 minutes to the AMA.
Oh,
I actually invited Gav. I sent him a message to come here, maybe, just so he could join us. Or do you want to start a whole new space?
I don't know how.
Go ahead, Michael.
No, I would say, Adam has to be excited, isn't it? Finally able to move into book games after some while. So, looking superb. Isn't it true, Adam?
Yeah. Gavin, welcome to the stage as we're sniping book games.
Hey, Gavin.
What's up? What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, it's awesome. Sniping book games.
Are you familiar with what book games are?
Of course.
Do you know that as of this space, we are now the largest wallet holding book game tokens?
Yeah, that is awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, at the beginning, whenever you could buy the book, I only grabbed like 8 sets or 9 sets. Forgotten now. 8 sets, I think.
That's
so
actually
I got 8
great.
book tokens, but,
That's awesome.
That's really awesome that you guys are like the largest holders. That's sick.
Well, and Cohen, what was the number of tokens that the DAO actually owns itself? Is it 50, 60?
49, I think, at this point.
Yeah, so 49 tokens, but we have another 750 mutually from the community. That is
we just
outrageous.
We crossed 800. We're at 805.
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna rerun the script right now, and then I'm gonna tweet out the remaining frames needed to complete the sets.
I'm just gonna rotate a couple of people around if that's okay. Sorry, hold on a second.
So guys, real quick, real congratulations on a first place, well deserved. Obviously, the contribution over the time, each and every one of you. Obviously, Cohen, you have been hosting the spaces on a regular basis as well as in Discord. Jeremy has been, really useful with the people, navigating them over the time. With the specifics, appreciate the patience, definitely. That's something, what seems to be, it's not only, lacking into the space in certain point of view, but also, it's real practical and helping a lot of people. I've been hearing lots of good feedback on that help. Obviously, we've got Adam, which helping, with the team Gary, etc. for Gemma, obviously, with the drawings as well. I can see Eric as well, all of the guys, and further on, just Pong as well, real helping with the informations over the Discord. So just want to congratulate you. Well fucking done, guys. Appreciate it very much.
Thank you. Guys, we're going to be pivoting this spaces now to a Gavin Mueller VeeDao AMA. Jeremy, you good?
Yeah, let me just shut down my stream so I can have Gavin's interview all on one video. Let me just mute myself. I'm going to do a little outro. I'll be right back. All right. That was phenomenal. We made history. Here we are. And here we go. Let's keep it
Hey, by the way,
going.
it's not really a game anymore.
We'll see you in a bit.